Hey, what's going on folks? It's Creative Duelist here representing Team FTK, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome folks. Now, I was supposed to do a Nekroz deck profile a few months ago, but I didn't have all the cards. And since the ban list has dropped, and of course, to my surprising, there isn't really any big changes except for like some stuff going to 3 with Nekroz of YuGiOh going to 3 has really shined some light onto this archetype, and obviously it's given. We just need to wait for Strit to come back at 3, and of course get the Jin releaser for this deck to be even somewhat formidable. But regardless, I'm going to go over my card choices, and I'm going to go all that good stuff, but I'm just going to say a few things. If you guys are new to the channel, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We also have a Facebook group. Please check out the Facebook group, Team FDK. Link will be in the description. Please check out the other teams' channels as well. Check out my channel as well. And of course, make sure you subscribe to everyone. And one last thing as well. We're also sponsored by Int Gaming. Please check them out. They sell a lot of great items. Make sure you use the promo code TeamFDK10 to get your 10% discount on anything you shall purchase through Int Gaming. And of course, PayPal. If you guys want to support us on a personal level, PayPal is an option. But yes, folks, let's get right into the meat and potato of this archetype. So starting off with the monster lineup, I've got the triple Nekroz of YuGiOh, finally at 3, beautiful. YuGiOh at 1 was such a cripple in my opinion. This card just stops extra deck, like it just craps on like decks that require an absurdly amount of reliability in terms of like extra deck monsters. Just switches their effects off, which I like. And also it's like a warrior returning alive for any of your Nekroz cards, so you can add back Strit or any of your other Nekroz spells or monsters. I've got double Valkyrie. Valkyrie, pretty good. You contribute, once he's on the field, you contribute 2 monsters in your hand, or tribute up to 2, I believe, and you can draw that many cards. Helps, especially if you do play the incantations. I don't play the incantations because I chose not to play it, but you can play them because you can just use them as fodder for food for more draw power. And also, he's like a battle fader, not battle fader, he's like even better. He's like an electromagnetic turtle. So as long as you can banish a Nekroz card in your graveyard and you can discard it from your hand, your opponent can't. Your opponent cannot finish their battle phase, which is pretty good. So Valkyrie just stops like FTKs and OTKs and things in that nature. I've got double Trishula. Trishula is just there to cripple your opponent by banishing. Upon ritual summon, you can banish one card in their field, hand, and grave, which is pretty good. And also, he does have he is a hand trap essentially, so you can discard him to protect a Nekroz monster from being targeted, I believe, by card effects, which is pretty nice. Then of course got the triple Nekroz of Brionac. Brionac is amazing. It is essentially your rotor. Search any Nekroz card, I believe. You search for a Nekroz monster, which is pretty good. Helps you get into Strit. And he also has a summon effect, so you can bounce. I believe you can target 2 monsters that were special summoned from the extra deck, and you just shuffle them back into the deck. Really good. So you can like bounce pendulum monsters, but pendulums aren't too much of a thing. But you're mainly going to be bouncing back link monsters and things of that nature. So Brionac is good in those matchups. Then we got double Colossus just to help us search for the ritual spell. 1 Gungnir. Gungnir, we usually use it for its protection effect, because you can pitch it and then target a Nekroz monster, and that monster can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. And also it has another effect where during either player's turn, you can discard 1 Nekroz card and target 1 card in the field and blow it up. But we usually send her just to protect our Nekroz monsters. And for the final Nekroz Ritual Monster, I do play the one Decisive Armor. Decisive Armor is just there to help us give that extra kick. So give our Nekroz monsters 1,000 attack points for pitching it. And upon summon, I believe, or once per turn, you can target one set card, destroy it, and banish it. So it's pretty good. Nice removal. That's going to round up the Ritual Monsters. For the rest of the Nekroz stuff, I do play, I apologize, I've only got one proxy, but it's double Shrit. Shrit is just a great card. You ritual summon it off, you can treat it as a whole tribute, and you get to summon a Nekroz monster. And of course, if it's tributed by a card effect, you can search one warrior Nekroz ritual monster from your deck. Pretty good, pretty standard. And for the rest of the supporting lineup, got triple Manju, triple Senju, one Dance Princess, she's pretty nice. And then of course for the hand traps I played double Ash Blossom to round up the monster lineup, folks. Alright, for the spells, got triple Preparation of Rites, search practically majority of your deck. Ritual spells, double Mirror, double Cycle, and double Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope is so good, so you can just use an extra deck monster for the tribute, which is pretty good. And Cycle is like a monster reborn, so you can reborn back a ritual monster from the grave by sending the appropriate targets from hand or field. And Mirror is just Mirror. Double Extra Foolish Burial. Sorry, yeah, I said it right, did I? Never mind, but yeah, we played double just to help us send off the Herald of Arclight. Double Call by the Grave because we don't want to get ashed. One Rota to search for the Shrit, and one Regeki to wipe the field. And then for the last of the traps, for the cards in the main deck, I play double Solemn Scolding as my tech, because we don't really play traps, and we don't really play anything that we're going to set except for like Call by the Grave, but that's just an exception. But Scolding is so good because it's good in certain scenarios. That's going to round out the whole main deck, folks. Alright, for the extra deck, I've got one Shooting Quasar Dragon, one Star Eater, one Crystal Wing, you can swap it out for something else, one Trishula, one Naturia Barkian, and triple Herald of Arclight. These are there because they're Kaleidoscope targets, and of course Extra Foolish Burial is a target for the Herald of Arclight, and of course for the Elder Entity Inest. And then of course some extra deck stuff. We got the Utopia package. You can play the Double or Nothing, but I don't like playing it because if you draw Double or Nothing, it's dead, kind of. One Daigusto Emerald and one Baguska because it doesn't hurt. It doesn't really affect as much. It's basically there just to buy some time. But yes, folks, that's going to round up the whole main deck, extra deck, and the whole profile. So if you folks enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment down below. Feedback is always nice to hear. Tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. And of course, Team FTK, make sure you check out those links, support the channel, and of course, Creative Duelist, Team FTK, signing out. Peace.